And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we're getting down to the wire in the UEFA Champions League. Tonight, the first leg of the semi-final coming right up. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
It could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Ibrahima Konate starts alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. Interesting 90 minutes ahead of us here. Paris Saint-Germain get things started. Gravenberch. Florian Wirtz. Ryan Gravenberch. Went in strongly, decisively. Now a decent position. A good and fair challenge. Gakpo. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. And players waiting in the centre. Very effective pass. Good-looking move. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Not being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. Well, sometimes a player is simply a natural talent. Ousmane Dembélé falls in that category. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, if he times his runs off the ball and isolates defenders in 1v1 situations, his pace will cause all sorts of problems today.
Vitor Ferreira. That's a lovely ball. He could pick out a teammate. Marquinhos. Fabian. That's a good-looking ball. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Oh, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Plenty of support here. Nent. Oh, superb tackle.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Counter-attacking possibilities. Too easy, far too easy. This looks interesting. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. João Neves. That's a good-looking pass. Dembele. Well, the goalkeeper making sure he avoided a mishap. So Bosley. Salah. To give them the advantage. Closing down well. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Fabian. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Determined to keep moving. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Is it going to be? Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Fields. Liverpool with acres of space out wide. Crossed into the penalty area. And we will have just one additional minute. And it could be a chance for Liverpool to take the lead from a corner. Sending it in. Trying to tee it up. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
Well, I've been disappointed with him in that first half. He just didn't have an impact on the game. Yes, the service into him wasn't great, but his movement needs to be a lot better. Let's hope he improves in the second half.
So here we go, the start of the second half at the home of PSG, the Parc des Princes. Kvaratskhelia. Vitor Ferreira. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? A chance to whip it in. Trying his luck. Oh, how did he keep that out? Dembele tasked with taking the corner and cleared off the line. A gift for any goalkeeper. Grafenberg. On to Beats. Brought to the ball, Mo Salah. And teammates around him. Dembele. Ryan Gravenberch. Gravenberch. Van Dijk with it. On to Gravenberch. Gakpo. Now with McAllister. Good through ball. And that is offside. We're into the final half hour. Well, harried into losing the ball. Really effective pressing. Oh, in with a chance! Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. And support available. Salah, a real opening now. It's the opening statement in this semi-final, putting them in front, and there they intend to stay.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Neves. Now with Hakimi. Well, good idea. Oh, read it really well. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. PSG pushing forward with options available. Oh, to level the match. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, they could break at pace. Promising pass. Who wants to make a challenge? Chance to play it in. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Now, options are plenty. That's a good ball. Well, PSG unable to retain possession. 10 minutes to go then. Fabian. Minge. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. Oh, just over the bar. Seemed to catch him with the top of his head. Good opportunity, that. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. McAllister. Ekitike. Now with Wirtz. Jeremy Frimpong. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
Good reading of the game.
Dembele. Now with Neves. Dembele on the ball. Perfect tackle. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. The possession play frustrating their opponents. McAllister. Hugo Ekitike. Well, now it is final. The referee has blown his whistle. And it's advantage Liverpool going into the second leg of the tie.
Well, at this stage of the tournament, you'd take any lead going into that second leg. I tell you what, though, this tie is far from over. Very little to split between the two sides, and it's set up perfectly for round two.
Another more than effective night's work for Mo Salah. Your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.